Hey guys, Fazzy back here, and in today's video I wanted to continue our discussion of how the game can really be better in future years. This is something that really I started with the NHL wishlist, then I was talking about connected franchise mode, and I just wanted to continue bringing up ideas and different things that could make the NHL series great again. And today's video in particular covers the idea of potentially having custom logos in NHL video games. This all came out as I was watching a video from Soft Drink TV. If you guys don't watch him at all, definitely check him out. He makes some great content, mainly around the NFL games, but he does talk about all the EA Sports games every now and then and talks about ways they could be improved. He ended up making a video yesterday talking about Madden 25. And how it looks like there is going to be the ability to input custom logos into franchise mode. So I am going to play the clip here of him talking about this very briefly. It's under a minute long, so let me cut to that and then we can kind of continue this discussion.
Team Builder is coming to Madden, likely the same way it will be in College Football 25, where you can upload logos online and use it to create a team in Madden, but only for private online franchises or offline ones. This should be a big step forward from the awful relocation system we currently have. I've been banging the drum for Create a Team to return since 2019. Rex Dixon told me back then that it was possible, and he debunked the rumor that said the NFL would not allow EA to do it. Now it's finally coming, which is further confirmation that the NFL never stopped EA from putting it back into the game. EA was just lazy for the last 12 years.
So really, it does appear that this is a very possible thing to have added to the game. It looks like it's almost guaranteed coming to Madden 25. He did say this is all speculation at time of recording, but he has very good sources and it has been correct in previous videos, so take it with a grain of salt, but it is definitely something that I could see being added into future games. And really, this is something that we do see quite a bit in other game series. The WWE series in particular has probably the best creation suite of any video game potentially out there right now. I'm going to give some examples of that shortly, but I think also, I'm pretty sure MLB you can upload logos and stuff like that now. It appears that you can be doing that in NFL. It's really something that I would love to see come to the NHL series. Here as I'm scrolling through all these logos, again, like there's stuff that's usable here, but there's so much that really it's just not great, and it's going to be stuff that you just never use yourself. And really, if we could get custom images in game, that would be just so cool. It would just give so much potential to all the creators out there, just for rosters, everything like that. I could bring in so many throwback logos from teams, stuff like that. Custom teams, you would see so many different versions of stuff like the Utah Yeti, Utah Mammoth, stuff like that. There's so many great pieces of concept art out there. And it would be really cool just to be able to upload that into game and just be able to use that for like a franchise mode logo. And just I think a lot of creators could do a lot of really cool stuff with that. You look at Snipe and Score, he does his throwback rosters. Think of all the throwback logos he could be adding into the game. It really just adds that level of realism into the game. Even just looking at the real NHL now, it looks like the LA Kings and the Anaheim Ducks are changing their logo. When it comes to the Kings, they do have that retro logo in games, so I already have a created team for that, but the Ducks, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. There's no way to upload the old Anaheim Ducks logo and make that their primary team logo. So being able to upload and add in custom logos would definitely solve that issue. So I do just want to go and turn to some of the WWE 2K24 creation suite and how they deal with uploading custom images. Again, it's super easy, and a system like this would be just amazing to see in an NHL video game at some point. So going to their main menu here, you go to the community creations, you have your image manager, your uploads, your downloads. So basically go online, upload any images you want. I believe there's like a check whatever, just make sure everything is all okay. It goes here, you can go and download that in game. Really, that's all we really need when it comes to uploads. Again, once you go and download all those images, you can go and upload them for the community to download. Again, it would be awesome to see, but I don't see them putting that much effort in if this ever was to come to the series. And then lastly, downloads. Obviously, just going to logos. I'll look up NHL here quickly. And you can see in game, people have uploaded all these logos for use. So literally in a WWE game, I can use the old school Anaheim Ducks logo, but I can't in an NHL game. That just really does suck. But here, going to the NHL logo, you just download it, then it would be yours to use. That would be just so cool. You can also flag it as inappropriate if it's an inappropriate image, which definitely is something you're going to have to moderate, that is for sure. But really, all we really need is the image downloader. Just put something in with the community roster files, just add another tab, have image manager, where I can go in and upload images that I would like for created teams, whatever it may be, and then I just go to that tab, I download it, and then I have access to it when I am making custom teams. And then again, like I said, you're gonna have to have a team or some kind of algorithm that can moderate this. People are gonna put things that aren't great. It is how it is, unfortunately, with any community. But yeah, definitely have some kind of safeguard in there, at least for reporting images or something like that. Really, even when it comes to created team names and stuff. Now, if you go into HUT and there's an inappropriate team name, you can report that. So just have the same kind of idea in there for images. Again, I know it's probably not that simple, and especially with images, people are going to be putting more stuff in there and it's going to be harder to moderate, but I think it is worth the effort just for the results that can come of this. But the question is, do I ever actually see this happening in the EA NHL series? And I'm actually going to surprise some of you and say I do think this is going to happen at some point. It's happening in Madden now, which really surprised me. So I think we'll see it in an NHL video game, but I don't think we're going to see it for at least another 5 years. I think we all know when it comes to the sports franchises, NHL is always the last priority, and you see a lot of features that are in other games come to the NHL series, but like I said, it's in multiple years in delay. And again, it's because of the smaller development team, I do get it. But yeah, I do see this at some point happening. At least I very much hope so. What would be really cool, which I'm actually just thinking of now for the first time, what if EA somehow was able to add this in for a connected franchise mode? That would be so cool to be able to play with all of your friends. You could create all the different teams, all the different customization and stuff you want to create your own league. I think that would be so cool. And yeah, like I said, it just adds that level of fun that sometimes these games really don't have. So I don't know, this is something that I actually meant to have in the wish list, but I totally forgot about it, so wanted to bring it up here. Again, if the idea never gets out there, then the idea is never going to get added to the game. Obviously the right people do have to see that, which they probably won't hear, but you never know. Definitely let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think of the idea of having custom logos in an NHL video game at some point? Leave that all down in the comments below. And that's going to do it for today's video. I'll see you all in the next one.